James Cameron doesn't do what James Cameron does for James Cameron. James Cameron does what James Cameron does because James Cameron is James Cameron.
His name is James Cameron, the bravest pioneer. No budget too steep, no sea too deep. Who's that? It's him, James Cameron.
By the end of Avatar Fire and Ash, my arse was killing me. It's a very, very long movie, and you can really feel its length. One battle after another flew by, but Avatar 3 felt like binge-watching a miniseries in one sitting without a moment's respite to put the kettle on or take a piss. James Cameron's latest CGI-laden opus is a stunning spectacle as always. Visually, it rewards a trip to the cinema and the purchase of a pair of 3D glasses. The world is fully realized, the environments are completely immersive, and the battle scenes are incredible to look at. But 9 hours into this saga, the simplicity and aimlessness of the storytelling is starting to show. As great as the action is, the dramatic scenes often feel like a soap opera that releases one 3-hour plus episode every few years. Avatar 3 gives you exactly what you're expecting and gives you a lot of it, but it doesn't go above and beyond with any genuine surprises.
He just put it in bold. He just put it in bold.
This is Cameron's first threequel. He's famously one of the best directors of sequels. He gave us 2 of the go-to examples of sequels that are just as good as the first one, if not better. But it's notoriously difficult to do a satisfying third installment, and Fire and Ash is testament to that. The Way of Water had the benefit of being the first Avatar film in 13 years. It was still a novelty. With the third one releasing so soon after, the novelty is gone. Now that we've gotten used to the visual experience, all you're left with is a bloated melodrama full of meandering story threads recycled from other films, including the previous Avatar films.
Studios have given up on new ideas entirely in favor of building multi-movie universes that breed brand-loyal customers from cradle to grave. So if you like Harry Potter, cash Shinnigus, you're getting 10 fucking more.
Fire and Ash is the darkest Avatar yet. It deals with suicidal ideation and drug addiction and the dilemma of whether or not to murder a child for the greater good. The shadow of the eldest son's loss, which you probably forgot happened at the end of The Way of Water, looms over the whole film.
So you're saying I'm less than a quarter of the boy Nate was?
The wrong kid died.
I went to watch Avatar Fire and Ash the day after my granddad's funeral, so that theme of grief hit pretty hard. But after about half an hour, when the Sully family is faced with a new, clear and present danger, that grief is pretty much forgotten about, save for a few throwaway mentions here and there. It's becoming clear after 3 movies that when you're dealing with a franchise whose USP is visual effects spectacle, there's not much room to explore anything deeper for more than a perfunctory couple of minutes. Cameron is famous for telling simple stories, but they're usually simple in the way that myths and fables are simple. A killer robot learns to love, a husband and wife deal with their marital issues at the bottom of the ocean, a surrogate mother and daughter fend off a horde of bloodthirsty aliens. In Avatar Fire and Ash, the storytelling is simplistic in the way that the storytelling in Korra is simplistic. Melodrama, screaming matches, an abundance of subplots going nowhere. A lot of the conflict hinges on you rooting for Spider's survival, and I really couldn't care if he lives or dies. Spider is full of himself, thinks he's hilarious, has zero charisma, and he's a white kid with dreadlocks. He's fucking insufferable. Every time his oxygen mask was running low or someone was holding a knife to his throat, I was secretly hoping he would just die so I wouldn't have to watch him anymore.
Fall.
Mitchell, I can hear you rooting for a little girl to fall. If I can hear you, other people can hear you.
Oh, yes! I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Spider takes up more than his fair share of screen time.
I thought you said I was all right, Spider. So
No, you ain't all right, Spider. You got a lot of fucking problems.
No, I thought you said you were all right, Spider.
I am all right. You ain't all right, you little fucking prick.
But there are some bright spots in the rest of the cast. Zoe Saldana continues to shine as Neytiri, but she takes a bit of a back seat in this one, so Sam Worthington can take the reins. And as much as I like him, he's not as strong of an actor or as compelling a screen presence. Stephen Lang is still a joy to watch as Quaritch, but something's gone wrong when the villain is more likable than any of the heroes. Just about the only one of the good guys who isn't annoying is Took, the youngest. She reminds me of Gertie in E.T., the little sister coming along on the adventure. Fiona Chaplin is wonderfully unhinged as the leader of the Ash people, and I love David Thewlis's new character, even if he is massively underutilized. Fire and Ash has a ton of great action sequences that really pop in 3D on the big screen, from the squid chase to the aerial attack on the wind traders, but it gets harder to appreciate the action the longer the film goes on. By the time the long-delayed final battle rolled around, I should have been excited, but I was just exhausted. It's an amazing set piece with a lot of rousing action beats, and it feels truly climactic and topping the scale and exhilaration of the action sequences that came before it. But I was really over the movie by that point. As the climactic battle went on, I started to get a sense of deja vu. Quaritch holds the kids hostage to lure Jake out for a final showdown. Didn't we already do that in The Way of Water? It's even set on the same battlefield, on the outskirts of the water village. Couldn't we at least have moved this recycled final battle to the Ash People's volcano to make it a bit more visually distinctive? The world of Avatar still looks amazing. Fire and Ash is one of the best looking movies of the year, and without a doubt the best looking VFX movie of the year. And maybe that's enough. But if you want anything more than a feast for your eyes and a numb sensation in your arse cheeks, you'll be bitterly disappointed.
I finally saw Avatar, and I thought it lived up to the hype.
I disagree with Carl.
Okay.
I have seen Avatar as well, and I think it exceeded the hype.
What?
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.